From the station putting local first, you're watching Studio 9.
Welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Robert Bettis. This is Positive Southwest Living, a chance to be a tourist in your own town. We have a fabulous show for you this week. It's so beautiful outside. It's time to fire up the grill. And our friends from Trattoria Bella Sera Italian Restaurant teach us how to prepare an Italian tenderloin meal in under 30 minutes. What goes great with an outdoor meal? Well, a cold craft beer. And we'll go over to our friends at Dead Beach Brewery to learn about their local flavor. Oh, now this is not a delicious fruit juice. This is actually beer. Not your normal-looking beer, but normal-looking beer is not what you get when you come out here to Dead Beach Brewery. And joining me now is the head brewmaster, Gabriel Montoya. Gabriel, cheers to you, sir.
Cheers, salud.
All right. Now, you are the brewmaster, which means that you came up with this delicious cocktail. What am I sensing in there? Is that raspberries?
You're getting raspberries, you're getting sweet cherries, there's tart cherries.
Oh.
This is our Super Freak, which is a fruited Berliner Weiss. So you're getting our tart flavors, you're getting all sorts of the berries at a low sessionable alcohol at 4.1.
That is a refreshing beverage. Okay, so you're responsible for coming up with all of the beers here at Dead Beach Brewery.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you like? Wake up in the night and you're like, oh, I've got to do it.
Well, Dead Beach is an American brewery, and because we're an American brewery, we kind of get to do whatever we want. So a lot of our main focus is on traditional beers, our Hefeweizens, our lagers, everything we do as traditional as possible, but we also have a lot of time to be able to do all of our other fun projects. So we get to barrel age beer, we get to make sour beer, we get to add and blend and do all sorts of fun things amongst all of our cores that we do.
Okay, so how does it begin? I mean, I've noticed this right here. What in the world is that?
That is malted barley.
Ooh,
so we get malted barley, which is kind of like a cereal.
It's like breakfast.
It's absolutely breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast beer. We get it, we heat it up with a certain temperature of water, depending on what we are doing. Depending on that, you can really kind of reflect onto the beer. We convert complex carbohydrates into simple sugars, and we make kind of a tea out of everything. We boil that tea, we add hops to it, depending if we're making a fruited beer or not. We'll add our fruit towards the end, and it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to make a beer.
So how many beers do you have? If somebody walks in and they're like, okay, show me, impress me, what do you do?
Well, we always have our 6 cores that are always available throughout the market, as well as 6 different seasonals that we have in-house. We also have a bunch of cans, a bunch of bottles. We do pints, we do 12-ounce, we do 22-ounce barrel age, we do all sorts of things. So pretty much any vessel we can put beer in, we will.
Gabriel, excellent. Now, this is a brewery, and this is a pandemic. So how do you get to enjoy the delicious flavors of all these beers? Well, we're going to talk to Justin about that next. Oh, now this is a staple at Dead Beach Brewery. This is the Southwest Lager. Oh, that smells delicious. Joining me now is Justin Ordonez. He's the Director of Operations. Justin, it used to be before the pandemic, you could walk in, sit on down, and clink, clink, have a beverage in here, but you've had to make some changes, haven't you?
Yes, absolutely we have. Before all this, it used to be more about the experience, getting people to come down here, gather, live music, and since then we've had to kind of shift gears along with everybody else and move more towards package.
Okay, so you are technically a manufacturer, so you make a lot of beer down here on Durango Street.
Correct.
And I see you have some brand new cans. Now, before the pandemic, I would never see a 6-pack of freshly brewed beer, Chihuahua Jefe. Chihuahua Jefe.
That's right. Before the pandemic, we did not have cans. This is a first year for Dead Beach, and that was just among many of the moves that we had to make to kind of adjust to everybody's new spending habits, buying habits, and drinking habits.
So the cans are brand new, and you can buy them down here on Durango Street.
Right, they're only available down here at Dead Beach.
Excellent. Justin, when we come back, we're going to talk about what's trending, and Chihuahua Jefe isn't the only great beer in a can now. Coming up.
We saved over $450 with AAA auto insurance.
When I switched to AAA insurance and bundled my home and auto policy, I was able to save $571. Amazing. I was very happy.
Switch to insurance through AAA Texas today, and you can save an average of $537 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free auto insurance quote to find out how much you could save.
The savings that I get from AAA insurance allows me to spend more time with my sister and my nephew, and that makes me very happy. I just wish I would have switched sooner.
The money we've been able to save from our AAA insurance, we're able to put that money back into our food truck and our flavors and put it back into our business. There's nothing more American than barbecue and AAA.
To find out how much you could save by switching to insurance through AAA Texas, call 866-490-0684 for your free auto insurance quote today. AAA Texas, helping you save more.
Zaragoza Family Clinic welcomes you and your family and is now accepting new patients. Dr. Alorbi takes pride in providing high-quality customer service and educating patients on the most effective ways to care for themselves and their health. Medical services include family medicine, women's health issues, minor emergencies, work-related injuries, diabetes health, and more. Let Dr. Alorbi and his friendly staff guide you and your family into a healthy life.
Soy el Dr. Alorbe, hablo español, le espero aquí en la clínica con su familia.
Loose dentures? Healthy 32 Dental can help. For a limited time only, a complete set of dentures starting at $900 and optional mini implants to permanently retain those dentures starting at $800. Call us today. Healthy smile, healthy life.
Do you have dry, cracked hands from constant washing, cold weather, and hard work? Try O'Keefe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keefe's for healthy feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet.
Here at home, really doing its job. KTSM, Purity Bay, and the Good Water Guy are giving away a water filtration system. Log on to KTSM.com and click on the promotions tab to enter.
Hey everyone, this is Studio 9. This is Positive Southwest Living. So send us your ideas for segments. Cool people, interesting places, things to do. Bet us at KTSM.com. We're back at Dead Beach Brewery, and we're about to taste an exotic brew in a can. You can only find this here. So, Justin, what are you pouring at this moment?
This is kind of our cult classic. This is our Abuela Stout. It is an imperial chocolate stout that we use Ibarra spiced chocolate with. Coming in at 9%. It's a heavy hitter, and everybody really, really enjoys it. It's one of my favorites here.
That is chocolate.
Absolutely.
Well, cheers to you. And, of course, you have many other exotic brews in a can. These are only available down here at 406 Durango.
Correct.
But you can also go online. Can't you tell us about that easy service?
Yep. So everything is online right now just because of the pandemic. You can go to www.deadbeach.com and you can order food, you can order beer, and come straight down to the brewery, and we'll run it out to your car for you.
Sounds great. Food and exotic brews in a can. Well, little Dead Beach Brewery down here on Durango Street isn't so little anymore, and they've had to expand. So we're going to talk to Jason Hunt, who's going to show us this brand new brewery close by. Stay with us. As I told you, Dead Beach Brewery has gotten so successful and popular that they've needed to grow just a little bit. So I am standing in an undisclosed Heart of El Paso location, the future of Dead Beach. Joining me now is one of the founders, Jason Hunt, a friend of mine of many years. Nice to see you, Jason.
It's great to see you.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so what was the square footage over on Durango Street?
So Durango is roughly about 5,000 square feet. Our brew house over there is 521 square feet.
That's like a big bedroom.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
That's a good sized bedroom.
But this is not a bedroom size anymore. What is the dream here?
Yes. This is about 28,000 square feet. So we're going to get a little bigger.
What's the plan? Right now it's just a shell, but you've got dreams of making this something special.
Oh, absolutely. This is about 3 years in the making. We have studied, we have researched, we have found some of the best engineers in the world, and so this is going to be 28,000 square feet of El Paso craft beer.
Now, you plan to put in a lot of equipment. Walk us through where is everything going to be? What's it going to do?
So right now where we're standing, the backdrop is actually this big open kind of corner. That's going to be our new refrigeration. So that's where all the finished product is going to go. But if you were to kind of just jump this way, we have a beautiful new brew house, an amazing cellar. We're standing where our new canner is going to go. So we have an incredible canner. We're going to be able to get cans out on the market, grocery stores, convenience stores, from here to New Orleans to Denver to San Diego.
Jason, you were saying that one day you want people to walk into a store in New Orleans or San Diego and say, hey,
yes,
I pass that all the time. That's my brewery. That's my hometown.
That's my craft beer, yes. As an El Pasoan, my partners and I, our whole family, our team, which is a big family, we're all hardcore live and die El Paso. And so our goal is for an El Pasoan, anyone, but mainly El Pasoans, to be able to walk into a bar from New Orleans to Denver to San Diego and order their craft beer. It's their flag. It's El Paso. It's Chuco Town.
Jason, to all of you at Dead Beach, we wish you the best of luck. And if you'd like more information, you go to our website, KTSM.com. Gabriel, Justin, Jason, making El Paso proud, and we wish you all the success in the world with your brand new facility. Now we're starving, so why don't we fire up the exclusive KTSM 9 outdoor patio grill and grill some Italian tenderloin. Up next.
Sponsored by D. Miller and Associates.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, don't go it alone. Take action. There are legal professionals standing by to tell you what your case is potentially worth. I'm here with spokesman Rob Wolf. And Rob, tell the folks at home who should be calling right now.
Well, it's just like you said, Gina. Anyone who's been injured in an accident was not your fault. You do not have an attorney. Do something about it. Call right now and they'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thank you, Rob. Take action and call now.
Your news every hour in prime time is on News Nation on WGN America.
We have correspondents stationed in those battleground states outside the White House, also in Delaware.
Election night, News Nation was in more cities across America than anyone else to bring you reports and reaction on the ground. News Nation covers your nation every night starting at 8, 7 Central on WGN America. Go to WGNAmerica.com to find WGN America on your cable or satellite provider.
Do you have dry, cracked hands from constant washing, cold weather, and hard work? Try O'Keefe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keefe's for healthy feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet.
Sponsored by D. Miller and Associates.
Hi, folks, we're back. And we're here to remind you that if you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. There are legal professionals standing by to tell you what your case is potentially worth. All right, Rob, remind the folks at home who should call right now.
Anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, call right now, and they'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. Folks, you heard it here first. Take action and call now.
At home, really doing its job. KTSM, Purity Bay, and a Good Water Guy are giving away a water filtration system. Log on to KTSM.com and click on the Promotions tab to enter.
Hey everyone, this is Studio 9. This is Positive Southwest Living. So send us your ideas for segments. Cool people, interesting places, things to do. Bet us at KTSM.com. Mi familia ama al fresco, which of course you speak Italian as I do, and that means my family loves eating outside. Welcome outside to our exclusive KTSM 9 outdoor kitchen. Joining me is Juliana and David of Trattoria Bella Sera, our favorite Italian restaurant on Yarborough near Montana. eating outside. Once it cools down a little bit, let's go. What are we making today?
Today we do Filetto di Manzo.
Filete de manzo.
Al Marsala.
Al Marsala?
Yes.
Oh, so we're going to make a sauce?
Yes, we're going to make a sauce with Marsala wine.
Okay, so how do we begin? David, what do you have in the cartoccio, which is pouch?
We start off with the fresh asparagus, a little bit of salt and pepper, butter, olive oil, a little touch of garlic.
So you put that in a little bit of foil, and you just put in the ingredients. Now, why cook asparagus in a pouch?
That way they don't dry up. They're going to be nice, semi-cooked, al dente, and it's going to be moist, full of, without being dried by the fire on a grill.
Yes, and unfortunately, if you cook asparagus and you do it right on the grill, it turns sideways and falls through and turns into a charred mess. But not in the cartoccio.
Non nel cartoccio.
Okay. So, and this is the Paleto De Manzo.
Yeah, this is the tenderloin.
Ah.
So this is a tenderloin. You can use other steaks, but we recommend tenderloin because of the linen of the tenderloin and, you know, the flavor. We like that. We have that at the restaurant, and people really enjoy it. So we lightly put oil on it, salt, pepper. And then David's going to rub a little bit of garlic right on it.
Just a little bit of garlic.
You can pre-marinate this one. I'm ready to throw on the grill. You can marinate it at the moment. It's no problem. They cook very fast, so everything's going to be done in less than 10 minutes.
So this does not have to take long to be absolutely delicious.
No. From start to finish is less than 30 minutes.
What? And you don't even heat up the house?
No.
Don't need to run the AC? Just go outside?
Right now we're going to put the filetto on the grill. We're going to start our saute pan to do the sauce that will go on the tenderloin. So he's going to put some olive oil.
Well, David is now putting in the olive oil, and it's time to make the Marsala sauce.
With mushrooms.
So what do we do with this?
So olive oil, mushrooms. We're going to have a little bit of salt, pepper. And then a little bit of garlic as well, of course, always. Splash of wine is going to be, we're going to use the Marsala sauce instead of the wine, okay? So, here we go. We're going to saute the mushroom lightly to just heat them up.
Smells delicious.
And right now, he's going to splash it with the masala.
And you can do this on the grill, even if you don't have one of these fancy outdoor burners.
You can do it on the grill.
You can do it on the grill.
Next to the steaks. So we're going to splash the masala, watch out for the fire.
Now, is Marsala, where is that from in Italy?
It is from Sicily. Marsala is always from Sicily. There's actually a town named Marsala.
Ah.
And the grapes specifically grow in the area. And we use the dry masala. That's what it's supposed to be. A lot of people like the sweet masala, but the dry masala is the favorite. The Speroni is the #1 brand in Italy.
What was that green that he peppered in?
That one is parsley. Fresh means parsley, yes. So we have the masala cooking right now. We're going to evaporate it slightly so that alcohol all evaporate, and then we're going to add the cream and let it reduce. See, the evaporation of the alcohol is taking place, leaving just the flavor.
After smelling the deliciousness, it's time to taste this fantastic meal. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes.
Well, this Thanksgiving, you can celebrate knowing you look your best with Plexiderm.
Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. And I did this to my father father. We were at home, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It feels great. Looks even better.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. Plexiderm, seriously, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing, or just when you want to, like, get rid of the bags? And
yeah, it absolutely could be a daily thing. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Thanksgiving is the best time to get Plexiderm for only $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
When we switched, we saved over $450 with AAA auto insurance.
When I switched, I was able to save over $450 with AAA insurance a year. So that was pretty spectacular. And, you know, right then and there, I signed on the dotted line.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you can save an average of $537 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free auto insurance quote to find out how much you could save.
Those savings are absolutely passed on to my other passions. So being able to support my art habit, buying art supplies, is phenomenal.
The money we've been able to save from our AAA insurance, we're able to put that money back into our food truck and our flavors and put it back into our business. There's nothing more American than barbecue and AAA.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 888-283-8491 for your free auto insurance quote today. AAA Insurance, helping you save more.
Is your water at home really doing its job? KTSM, Purity Bay, and the Good Water Guy are giving away a water filtration system. Log on to KTSM.com and click on the Promotions tab to enter.
Hey everyone, this is Studio 9. This is Positive Southwest Living. So send us your ideas for segments. Cool people, interesting places, things to do. Bet us at KTSM.com. Okay, so now what happens?
Now the cream is gonna be added to make a creamy silk sauce to it, and we're gonna let it come together.
Oh, look at that!
And this is gonna reduce tremendously. And then meanwhile, we're gonna start plating our dish.
The beef
if you
is
like
done. The Paleto De Manzo is done.
Would you like to pass me the dish?
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna put them straight on the dish. This is the Paleto De Manzo. Right there.
How long did that beef have to cook?
Depends on the temperature you like it, in between 4 minutes to 7 minutes.
The cartoccio is done.
The cartoccio is done. This is the asparagus, nice, moist, and still al dente.
No burning.
No burning. No burning. And then
juicy.
you can just throw the cartoccio away. Okay.
Look at that presentation.
And this is coming together.
Look, he's adding the buttery juice on top.
Yes.
Delicious.
So we're gonna have this one reduced a little bit more.
Me smell. Oh, Italiano.
And this is really complimentary. It does two functions. It gives you an extra vegetable on the filetto and also give you the beautiful Marsala taste to the filetto. So David's gonna slice them lightly, so then anybody can take a bite. You can leave it whole if you like to, but you know it's very nice to slice them. And in this case, they're done medium. You can cook it well done if you have
medium's perfect.
But you know, we don't recommend to overcook your meat ever. So they get placed nicely on the dish, so every member of your family can enjoy a piece or two.
So total prep time for this al fresco experience for your family should take no more than
30 minutes.
30 minutes, and you can have a meal and not heat up the house.
Absolutely, with very minimal cleaning as well. So then you don't have to spend half of the day in the kitchen cleaning up, you know, your mess that you made.
The cartoccio, you just throw it out when you're done.
Yes.
Pronto.
Yes.
Cartoccio pronto.
So the sauce is coming together. It's very hot and ready.
Il condimento finito. Mwah! Okay, now what are we going to do with this delicious sauce?
That delicious sauce is going to go right on top of the tenderloin.
Oh, look at
the Paleto De Manzo.
Look at that. How do you know the sauce is done? How long does it take to cook?
You can tell that it turns browner and it's a little bit thicker. And so there's not much of a liquid, but just the sauce itself is very, very reduced. And this is ready.
And it looks like we have a salad.
We have a salad. It needs to go with a nice spinach salad with cranberry, feta, and pine nuts. And if you like to condiment it, please, for me, with Balsamic Reduction.
Now, what's in here?
This is Balsamic Reduction. This is 7 years old Modena Balsamic Reduced. So you can find this at the local supermarket, but you can make it yourself also.
Is that good?
Yes, it is delicious.
Oh, my goodness, that looks delicious. Okay, let's taste.
Let's have it.
Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of beef tenderloin here, the Paleto De Manzo, and I'm going to give this a try. Let me cut in, and
buon appetito.
It's so delicious. Let me taste the asparagus.
Nice and
normally,
tender.
And the cartoccio is perfect. You can make this delicious recipe yourself, or you can have Juliana and David make it for you at Trattoria Bella Sera on Yarborough near Montana. For more information, go to our website, KTSM.com. Don't forget to click on the Studio 9 tab. One thing about El Paso, you don't have to go far to find a delicious beverage and a wonderful meal. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Studio 9. Keep the ideas coming. Send me an email at rbettis@ktsm.com. Until next time, keep smiling, keep shining, El Paso.